our mentality is there are these three layers to a smart city. Infrastructure, i.e. the fiber, where you can, of course, that middle layer of Wi-Fi and flexible user interface, and then that icing on the cake being the IoT. So, smart cities and smart places, absolutely what we do. We've now got further smart city deployments, if you would, Aberdeen, York, and obviously we're talking to a number of others, always with the access or the sort of emphasis on it being open access. So even in Newport, we own it, we operate it, but it's an open door for people to use that network. And then, as Alice has said, that's certainly that journey, painful in the early days, without a doubt, particularly around sensor manufacturers. And there's only so much qualification you can do on a product until you actually deploy it in a real life environment, and then realize how many shortcomings it may have. So that's been an interesting journey, but we're very comfortable where we are. We're always happy to share the pain because it's what we went through, but that's allowed us to be where we are today. Very much IoT, though, is not one technology. LoRaWAN absolutely is our heritage, but we're already in talks with mobile operators, in advanced talks with mobile operators about NB-IoT, LTE, M as an example. But we're also aware of Sigfox and those other technologies. So we've got a quite rounded solution and ability. And then, as Alice quite rightly said, we've also allowed us to do a bit of development in the application side of things. So again, these sensors is great, but actually making that data something tangible to a customer, that's what they want. So, Alasdair spearheaded our software development team to come up with like a smart city dashboard or a smart place dashboard. And with the aim of it being a repository and a central place where one person can go and look at all of their IoT for a city. It's not always the case for everything IoT, but certainly there's a number of elements that we do. And then probably just the last bit on IoT, where we are as a company, is social housing is very much a strong area for us at the moment, in terms of a solution that we're taking to market. Which is something that we're continuing to focus on. Our fundamental being is something of a systems integrator.
Yeah.
So that's what we are good at. We can bring all these technologies together and transform them into meaningful and useful and practical solutions.